Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. The rapper A$AP Rocky is currently sitting in a Swedish jail cell after getting involved in a street fight. Here's the backstory of what happened. A$AP Rocky and his team were walking down the street and two young men were harassing them. A$AP Rocky pleaded with these guys and said, listen, we need you to stop following us. The guys did not listen. In fact, they were trying to incite a fight, and they probably were doing that because they wanted to provoke A$AP Rocky and his bodyguard to hit them so they could turn around and sue. So they're doing everything in their power to provoke them. They even smashed their headphones on the bodyguard's head, and they kept on harassing them. Now, I'm going to play some footage that led up to the fight.
Yo, bro, chill, go somewhere. Go somewhere, bro. Go ahead, go somewhere.
Go that way. Go that way.
What?
Just go that way.
He's following niggas. Go that way.
He's following us. Go that way.
Listen. We don't want to fight y'all. We're not trying to go to jail.
My headphone. He's
look, you hit him with it. Look, just for the cameras, we don't want no problems with these boys. They keep following us. Look at them. They keep following us.
Yo, stop following me, man.
Nah, he hit him with the headphones. That's it.
Sweetie, he hit me with the headphones. He cut me on my head. I could really beat the shit out of him. I don't even know him. He's following us. We don't even know him. So tell him to leave us alone.
Go somewhere. Go that way, bro, before you get hurt. We don't want to hurt y'all. Go that way, bro. For real.
Tell him to go ahead.
Tell him to stop following.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro, what you doing, bro? What you doing?
Yo, go somewhere, man.
Excuse me. Did these guys touch you in some
way? Yeah, they keep following. We don't even know.
They're just following.
They keep touching us and following us.
So you saw these dudes harassing A$AP Rocky and his team, and eventually A$AP Rocky could not take any more and he retaliated. But unfortunately, A$AP Rocky was taken into custody after the fight, and he is now facing an aggravated assault charge. A$AP is being held in jail for 2 weeks, and he has to wait for the prosecutors to decide whether or not to charge him for aggravated assault. Now, anytime an American is arrested in Sweden, they have a right to immediately see an official from the U.S. consulate to help them out. So A$AP Rocky requested to meet a U.S. official, but it was reported that the U.S. official was denied access to the detention center, and that's not supposed to happen. That's actually a violation of the treaty that Sweden signed with the U.S. So this is becoming a big issue. Not only that, it has been reported that A$AP Rocky is staying in some deplorable conditions in jail. They said there were feces everywhere, bad food, nasty urinary smells, you name it. You name it. But recently, A$AP and his lawyer came out and denied those claims about the jail cell being a hot mess. But still, A$AP is in some trouble because if he's found guilty, it's possible, not likely, but possible he might face up to 6 years in prison. And we all know that's messed up because we saw what happened on camera. Those guys were provoking him and he basically gave them the business. Now, a lot of A$AP Rocky's peers were outraged when they saw this. In fact, they created a petition to free A$AP Rocky. However, not everybody was on board with this movement. Let me just say this, Black Twitter doesn't forget anything. They don't forget anything. They brought up some of A$AP Rocky's past controversial comments. Some years ago, he did an interview with Time Out magazine, and he said some pretty ignorant things about the Black Lives Matter movement. They asked him, do you ever feel like you're being forced to address these issues? He said, they're not forcing me to do nothing. I'm just gonna stay black and die. Why? Because I'm black? So every time something happens because I'm black, I gotta stand up? What am I, Al Sharpton now? I'm A$AP Rocky. I did not sign up to be no political activist. I want to talk about my lean, my best friend dying, the girls that come in and out of my life, the jiggy fashion I wear, my new inspirations in drugs. I don't want to talk about no Ferguson and stuff because I don't live over there. I live in Soho and Beverly Hills. I can't relate. I'm in the studio. I'm in these fashion studios. I'm in these girls' drawers. I'm not doing anything outside of that. That's my life. Whew, Lord have mercy. Ignorance, the ignorance. A$AP Rocky did receive a lot of backlash for that statement, and he did address it during his interview at the Oxford Union.
I don't feel like everybody should try to be like Kendrick or, talk about political things just to try to stand out. I wasn't there when that occurred, and on top of that, I didn't go to any marches. I didn't go to any protests. So for me, I can't speak on it because I'm not helping to change it.
That was a part of A$AP's response to the backlash. Now, there were some other controversial statements he made. People even brought up the statement he made about black women, especially dark-skinned women, wearing red lipstick. And I completely forgot about this, but back in 2013, he did an interview with Coveter and said, "But for real, for me, I feel like with the red lipstick thing, it all depends on the pair of complexion. I'm just being for real. You have to be fair-skinned to get away with that. Just like if you were to wear, for instance, what do dark-skinned girls have that fair-skinned girls can't do? Purple lipstick? Nah, that looks stupid on all girls. Purple lipstick, guys? Like what the blank?"
What's going on with you and these dark-skinned women wearing red lipstick and you got misquoted? Clear all that up.
It's like they damn near want to Rick Ross boycott me right now.
It's a damn lipstick? Seriously?
Some lipstick controversy, man. I got black girls. You know how sensitive they are. Wow. But they are sisters, man. I ain't hear not one white girl make a complaint yet.
Right, the white girls is cool with it.
I said orange lipstick wouldn't look right on a white girl. I ain't hear a white girl say nothing. That's why black dudes be getting white girls now.
Oh, really?
Because they off the shits. They not on the dumb shit, man.
White girls got some issues too now. Let's keep it 100.
Every girl got issues. I'm just joking, man.
Black Twitter did not forget about A$AP Rocky's past statements, and they made sure to bring it up in this situation. Now, some people don't necessarily feel sorry for A$AP Rocky because of the statements he has made in the past. One of those people is Crissle. If you don't know, Crissle is from the podcast called The Read, and she brought up Rocky's past statements about the Black Lives Matter movement, and she said, "I thought of this when I heard about A$AP Rocky's situation in Sweden." She also said, "Oh yeah, as for me and my house, we still buying that cheap stuff at IKEA, ain't signing a petition either." Now, Joe Budden, who is a retired rapper, saw this tweet and went in on Crissle on his podcast show.
If any of my peers, friends, if a stranger were in that, that's so nasty on Twitter. I seen it going around.
Yeah,
I seen it going around.
That's why I asked, because I saw a lot of people on both sides.
But that nasty bum ass homegirl, I seen her put it out.
Who's that?
No need to say, but that's one of them podcasts down the Dow. She put it out, and it's just like you niggas that be preaching this pro-black but get evil in a heartbeat. Woo!
Oh yeah, it's all fake.
Woo! Like, I thought that A$AP Rocky sounded like a fucking idiot when he said this. Mm-hmm. I also think he's in a really horrible jam and predicament. I'm certain some of these feelings aren't existing right now.
Right. And that's fine.
Like, it's only you fucking idiots that just won't allow life to teach us sometimes.
Right.
Like, why we can't just let life happen for people? Why we just always gotta be public judge, jury, and no, come on, this is not the time. It's just bad timing. The timing of it is just tasteless, is what I'm saying. So if that's where your focus is, you should look inside of your heart and see why your heart is there right now. Why do you lack compassion because somebody else said something? Like, what's in other people's heart don't dictate what's in mine.
Now, Baller Alert posted tweets of Crissle responding to Joe Budden, and she said, "Laughing my tail off. I know about how Budden is steam pressed over me in our show. Dude ought to be glad I paved the way for him." Joe Budden said, "Your show died long ago and you're in a bunch of bad deals because your business acumen is in the trash, but I guess cook, sis." And she said, "I'm not talking about his goofy self on my bigger, longer running, more money making, coming to TV this fall show. He can get these tweets though." And she also retweeted this tweet. "You know what died a long time ago? The baby you beat out of Esther Baxter, but go off, King." Child. That's a mess, but the mess did not stop there because people were criticizing some celebrities for standing up for A$AP Rocky. Now, there were several who stood up for him, like T.I., Tiana Taylor, Jada Pinkett Smith. Tyga even said that he's not doing any shows in Sweden until they release A$AP Rocky. So a lot of people were voicing their support for A$AP Rocky. Even Rihanna. Rihanna said this on her Instagram story, "Free Rocky," and she encouraged people to sign the petition at change.org. But some people weren't too pleased with Rihanna for standing up for A$AP Rocky. They said, "Love Riri, but you can't support everything black, especially when that person is black, don't even want to represent us. But now he in trouble, he need us. Get out of here." Someone else said, "Let her go get him then. That man has zero respect for his own race, what a roach." Someone else said, "She's still not going to make me care about him being locked up." Another person said, "Good thing Ree isn't dark-skinned with that lip because according to Dumb Rocky, she wouldn't look good in it. Love Ree, but F him." Another comment said, "Nah, I like you, Ree, but it's a no for me, dog. You handle all that since you want him so bad. I see celebrities buckling down, trying to make us change our minds. We are not the same." So as you can see, there are a lot of conflicting opinions on this A$AP Rocky situation. But I will say this, even though A$AP Rocky made some very ignorant comments in the past, I still don't think he deserves to be in the situation he's currently in. However, I do understand why some people choose not to care about his situation, because he didn't care when he used his platform to spew out ignorant thoughts. That's why I believe people have to be mindful of some of the things that they say, because they never know when it could be used against them. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this whole situation down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.